Here's my iPhone 16 Pro Max. It's the same size, literally the same size. Definitely decent performance here. I haven't seen any lagging, any issues on it. It's been really, really good. Thing there, it's got that little tiny hole punch. And this is actually from the Oukitel company. This is an Android smartphone. So being an Android smartphone, there's a lot of them out there, and there's a lot of different quality levels with Android smartphones that you're gonna have to be careful of. Beautiful AMOLED screen here, 6.7-inch screen. Just to give you a comparison, here's my iPhone 16 Pro Max. It's the same size, literally the same size. Brightness wise, this thing gets so bright, I've got it turned down so that it can be on the show. So this is the screen on it. I wish you could actually see the color. Again, it is almost completely blurred out. That's the brightness level I've got right now. That's how bright this thing gets. You can see the rest of my set is dimming down because this thing gets super bright. Now, why is brightness important? Well, if you're out on the go, having a screen that can get brighter than the sun, if you're using this at the beach, you're using this summer, this is an excellent, excellent screen. Now, color-wise, I started to play a little bit of gaming on it. Now, this is kind of neat. I'm gonna actually have to turn down the brightness so you can even see the game. But let's say you're into Minecraft. So gorgeous screen on this one. The screen resolution, I believe, is 800 by 1280. So it's not gonna be super, super HD. But if you think about it, this screen size is absolutely tiny. So it's putting all of those pixels in this little area. You're not going to be able to see the pixels anyway. So whether you're consuming media, you're making phone calls, you're gaming, you're browsing the web, you're doing all that kind of stuff, you can do that from this device. Now, this is available on Amazon, and the beauty of this, unlike a lot of other phones where you have to pay insurance and you have to pay all these other fees and stuff on there, this device is unlocked. So if you're on T-Mobile, if you're on Mint like I am with it, if you're on any one of those carriers, you can use this device. Now, definitely decent performance here. I haven't seen any lagging, any issues on it. It's been really, really good. So that's Minecraft running. I actually installed a bunch of other apps and games, and you can put whatever you want on this. It's got Google Photos, Gmail, it's got all of the standard Android apps. Plus, like, I use Amazon Music. I was testing the speaker out a little earlier. I don't want to get myself in trouble with YouTube. But the speaker sounds good. It's a little bit tinny. Now, all cell phones are kind of that way. It does have a single-sided speaker down here, so it's not stereo. Something to think about. If you want to consume media like Prime Video, my wife and I are watching a ton of shows right now. We actually just started watching The House of David last night, so we're just watching that. Let's take just a quick look at how quick this thing is responsiveness, and then we'll play some video. So it's already playing that fast. There's literally like no lag. That was the other thing. Now I've got a commercial because it's, of course, Amazon Prime that now has commercials on here. But you can very easily switch between all of the apps that we have. I did a speed test earlier on it. Wi-Fi speeds, it was getting, I don't know, so we could try that right now. So Wi-Fi speeds, let's do a quick test on this. I don't know if this is Wi-Fi 6, but it was getting over 300 megabytes per second on my Wi-Fi, and my closest AP is over in that corner over here. And I'm streaming my show right now. So it's getting up there to about 300 megabytes, so they're a little over 300 now, 307 down, and 310. Now that's not the over-the-air cellular. Let's talk about the cellular network on this. This has a 4G LTE network on it. I'm going to switch over to that now. I'm going to turn my mobile data on. Not only that, but you can have multiple carriers. This is an international capable phone. So maybe you want to have a prepaid or two prepaid accounts. Maybe use one for data. So here we go. I'm going to get that. So that was Mint Mobile just popping up here. So there's my plan. I've used a very tiny amount of it. Let's go to the speed test. I'm going to run that speed test again. And now I'm on the T-Mobile USA network. This was giving me about 25 megabytes per second. It's dropping down a little bit here. We got a lot of EF, and my house has a metal roof, which doesn't help anything, which is pretty normal. Again, 4G LTE, it's not going to be the 5G, and I've only got 1 bar of service down here in my basement. So, you know, upstream, definitely going to be a little slower. But overall, decent phone. As a phone, it's going to work. Let's talk about media. I did a couple quick tests. So these are actually some videos that I took earlier with the phone. and the camera. I'll put those into the review so you see what the quality looks like. But again, it actually has on the rear camera, which you do all of your photos with, 50 megapixel rear camera and a 32 megapixel front camera. I'm looking around real quick here because I want to show you a couple of the accessories that come with it. This is the P1. I have 24 gigs of memory here, so it's got 8 plus an expanded 16. It has 256 gigs of storage built into it. So you go look at the iPhones that just started offering that amount of storage here. Comes with accessories already. You don't have to go out and buy. I recommend everybody put a screen protector on. This has the wipes, it's got the SIM card remover tool, it's got a manual. It has a second screen protector here for you should you need it. This is a tempered glass one. But we come down in here and it's actually going to have your charging brick, and it actually does come with a Type-C to Type-C cable, which I appreciate. But I want to show you real quick on this. It actually already has a screen protector installed. There's a plastic screen protector on it, it feels, with the notch up here. So you'd peel that off and put the tempered glass on if you want, but it actually has a really nice finish. If you look at that, it is available in 3 colors right now, I believe purple and this kind of gray. One of the things I like about Android is it's unlocked, so you can do with it whatever you want. So there's the thing there. It's got that little tiny hole punch at the top. It's got all of the settings. We can go into settings on it. Let's talk about networks. So it has Wi-Fi. It's going to have SIM 1, SIM 2. There's the speaker. There's the charging port. There's the mic port. Don't shove this in there. I did that once already, you know. But there's this little tiny SIM remover. I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to show you one of the coolest features of this phone. So there is my SIM card. So it's a nano SIM, but on the back side, do you see that? That's additional storage. Remember how the Apple ecosystem locks you out of additional storage? Not so with this one, because I can take that 1 terabyte and I can slap it on the back side. So that 1 terabyte PNY that we had, there it is right there, that takes up the SIM 1 slot. So if you're only going to use one network, you can use the micro SD and the SIM. I'm going to shove this back in here. And then we're going to go to storage. It has 234 gigabytes free right now. And I'm going to see if I go to disk, you can see it here. 63 megs used of 1 terabyte total. So now I can actually expand this and use my storage here to free up space on the internal. Now 256 gigs is a ton of storage for videos, for applications and everything else. But this is one thing that Android has and has had for a long time, is the ability to expand your storage, which is really, really nice. So I just went to unlock it. I can actually look at it, and it does have the face unlock. Now I'm not going to call it Face ID because it's not. So it has the face unlocking feature, but it also has thumbprint unlock, and you saw how instant that was. So whether you're face unlocking like that, or you're not showing it face unlock and you're just using the thumbprint, super duper fast to get in your phone, be able to take pictures, do cool stuff. So it has all of those features. So this is the first time I've been using this one. I'm going to use it here on our trip coming up. I'll take some really cool video, hopefully. Maybe I'll mix something up